The announcement of a new manned mission to Mars has reignited global interest in space exploration, but it has also sparked an unexpected debate in the crypto world. Could an off-Earth feat affect Bitcoin's value? At first glance, it sounds absurd, but when we look at the modern economy and the relationship between technological innovation, risk perception, and trust in the financial system, the connection starts to make sense. The space race has historically been a reflection of the economic and technological strength of the powers. When governments and private companies, such as SpaceX or Blue Origin, make significant progress, the market perceives stability and future projection. And Bitcoin, more than a currency, is a narrative, that of the decentralized future. Each step toward a new technological frontier reinforces that vision. If the Mars mission proves successful or shows real progress in 2026 or 2027, many analysts believe investors could carry that sense of confidence into digital assets, especially Bitcoin, as a symbol of progress. It would not be the first time that the value of Bitcoin has risen on a wave of technological optimism. When Tesla announced that it would accept Bitcoin payments in 2021, the price skyrocketed. When artificial intelligence became a trend in 2023, AI-linked cryptocurrencies grew exponentially. And now, space could be the next catalyst. However, not everyone shares that vision. Some economists point out that space missions involve colossal public spending and could raise global debt just at a time when central banks are struggling to control inflation. If space spending triggers distrust in fiat currencies, Bitcoin could benefit as a store of value. But if, on the other hand, the powers manage to finance these missions efficiently, the money could flow back into traditional equities, affecting interest in crypto assets. In addition, there is talk of a possible interplanetary economy in the long term. Some developers have already suggested that Bitcoin, or a future version of blockchain, could be used as a universal payment system in environments where there are no central banks, such as Mars or space stations. Although it may seem like science fiction, the technological foundations already exist. Blockchain does not need borders or intermediaries. In practical terms, the mission to Mars will not immediately affect the price of Bitcoin, but it may influence its narrative. If humans manage to set foot on another planet while the dollar continues to lose purchasing power, Bitcoin could become the ultimate symbol of the technological future. The market reacts to both facts and emotions, and as space conquest awakens powerful emotions, ambition, hope, and breaking boundaries. The most optimistic analysts believe that if the Martian mission drives new technological investments, we will see a parallel increase in interest in digital assets, especially if space companies integrate blockchain into their logistics or communication systems. Others more cautious recall that Bitcoin's volatility depends more on interest rates, liquidity, and central bank policies than on space rockets. Still, the symbol is powerful. A future where man walks on Mars and transactions are made with Bitcoin seems like a dream shared among technologists, investors, and digital libertarians. Space exploration might not directly move the price, but it does fuel the view that Bitcoin is the currency of the new age, not the past. In short, the mission to Mars does not guarantee an immediate climb, but it does reinforce the narrative of a world that is moving towards decentralization, autonomy, and the conquest of the impossible. And that, for many, is worth more than any chart.